Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Autumn here. I am going to do my February 2021 TBR, but before I do that I want to wrap up my January. So I had 6 books that I had to read and I have read all 6. So I have 4 physically and then I had 2 Kindle. So the first one is The Better Choice by Kirsten Mongillen. I gave that 5 out of 5 stars, and that met the challenge for great. Then I had Fallen Crest Nightmare, which is the last book in a series, and I gave that 4 out of 5 stars by Tijin. Then we have All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson, and I gave that 5 out of 5 stars, and that was for the challenge shelf number 6. And then we had Heartbroken by Gabriella G, and that met the challenge for red, and I gave that 3 stars. The 2 Kindle books were The Bachelor Auction by Rachel Van Dyken, and that was for bought in 2017. I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. And then we had The Mighty Storm by Samantha Towle, and I gave that 3 out of 5 stars, sorry. And that was for the challenge bought in 2014. So yeah, I read all of my January picks, and I read a total of, I think, 6 Rachel Van Dyken books. So that's really good, and I did read my anthology, which was Eye Candy. So I met all of the challenges for January in my thing. Now let's see what I rolled for February and how many prompts I have to read for February. Let's see how many prompts I have to pick for the month of February. And it is 6. So editing me, I accidentally lost my footage of me picking my author and the anthology for the month of February, but who I picked was Tony Aleo, and the anthology was Jordan's Army. So sorry, but you get to see me pick all of the other things. I just somehow lost that footage. So yeah, but those are my author, Tony Aleo, and Jordan's Army is my anthology. Hopefully in March I don't lose any footage. So yeah, back to present me. As you just saw, I rolled a 6, so we're gonna pick from this one. No, it's this one. First, so 3 from my book prompts and 3 from my shelves and my Kindle shelves. So I'm gonna shake this up and then pick 3. Have 1, 2, 3. Okay. And one of them is actually a chance card, and that is Spiked by Love by Tony Aleo. So awesome. This one, Tony Aleo happens to be my author for the month, so I get that. That's awesome. Then we have Reread. Not a bad one. And then we have a white cover. So not bad. And now let's pick out my my shelves. So we have, I picked 3 right off the bat, so we're just going to go with that. So we have Bought in 2011, which is a Kindle one. We have Shelf 2 and Shelf number 8. Okay, not bad. So I will be back when I figure out what I'm going to read for these. Hi everyone. I'm here. So we're going to do my TBR game a little differently because my notebook is not up to date because I've gotten new books and had to move them. So I got 2 prompts for my TBR game. Shelf number 2, which is this one, and I've already counted, it has 35 books. And then shelf number 8, which is down here, and that has 37. So we're just gonna use the random number generator real quick, and I'm gonna have to count those by hand. So we're gonna do shelf number 2 first, and as you see, it has 35 in there. We're gonna generate, and it's number 9. Luckily, that is not that big of a number to count, so we're just gonna do it. You want to watch. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that one is, if I could get it, The Choices I've Made by J.L. Berg. This actually is a romance reveal book box, so that works perfectly. So that is going to be added to the pile, and then we're going to do number 37, and that, let's generate it, and number 26. So we're going to come over here and count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6. And we have My Brother's Billionaire Best Friend by Max Monroe, which also happens to be a romance reveal book box. So that works. And this is my first Max Monroe book, I'm pretty sure. So that's exciting. And then the last prompt I have was bought in 2011, which I will now look through my Kindle or my iPad thingamajig. Let's look. It's 2011. Library. Oh, there's not much in this one. I'll show you. None of these I really want to read. Some of them I've already read. So, honestly, none of these are standing out to me. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just go with a Virginia Jewel. I'm pretty sure this is a Virginia Jewel. If it opens, maybe. Come on. Yes, it is. Nuptials for Sale. I read one of her books, reread one of her books, and I've only read one. So let's read this one. So yeah, that is my TBR for my shelves and Kindle. So yeah. So I am back. I have what I am going to read for which prompt. So for bought in 2011, I decided to do Nuptials for Sale by Virginia Jewel. I don't really know what this is about, but last year I reread one of her books, so I figured why not continue. Um, and yeah, that is my only Kindle book so far. All the rest I have for physically. So so the anthology for the month was Jordan's Army. This is by like 12, a lot of authors. One of them is Kaylee Ryan, which happens to be one of my favorite authors. So this one is also signed by a lot of people because I bought this at an event. And yeah, this one was for Jordan, who was a teen who had cancer, but she actually just passed away. So this one's going to be sad, but I need to read it. So, yes. And then the first prompt was a chance card from Becca's Bookopoly, and that was Spiked by Love by Tony Aleo. This is book, I think, 6 or 7 in the Bellevue Bullies series, so I need to read this. This has been out for quite some time. Oh no, it just came out last year, but still, I need to read this. Super excited to read that. Then for reread, I decided to do the Meet Me in Montana series by Kelly Elliott. I only have this one physically, but that's never enough, always enough, and good enough. The fourth and final book comes out in February, so I was planning on rereading these anyways, so just include it in here. I've read all of them and have given them 5 out of 5 stars. The fourth book comes out on the 9th, so I will probably spend the first week rereading the first 3. And then for white, I picked Play Me by Kelly Elliott and Kristen Mayer. There's not that much white on it, but, it is my rules. So I'm doing this. I do have this on audio, and this is one of the 3 books by Kelly Elliott that I've not read, so I need to read it. Then for shelf number 2, the random number generator picked number 9 on that shelf, and that is The Choices I've Made by J.L. Berg. I also have this on audio. So yes, this is a romance reveal book box, and book 1 in the By the Bay novel. Don't really know what it's about. Never know what books are about. And then for shelf number 8, it picked random number generator picked number 26, which is My Brother's Billionaire Best Friend by Max Monroe. Again, don't really know what this book is about, but this is a romance reveal and my first Max Monroe book. So I'm excited. So yes. And those are my TBR plus the anthology and the Kindle book. So not too bad. I should be able to read all of these. I am also going to include the first 2 books in this series when I get them. I did order them from Amazon, so I'm still waiting. I also pre-ordered the 4th one off of her website, so I should get that too signed. Because yeah. So not too bad. A good selection of books, and yes. What are your plans for February? And if you've read any of these, what did you think of them? And I'll see you everyone later.